Welcome everybody to the Heretha and Blót. There's the fire. You ready to start, bro? Welcome to Engla time, and we'll just take a moment to reflect on negative energies, and God knows there's been a lot from this last week, this last moon. You ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. Just making sure that voice. There it is. Hammer I carry around this half. All of you fellows keep this faith. Hammer I carry for the Lord, Harry Randall's into flight. Fun away, fun away, fun away. This I have. But in God's spirit, I am your man. You will know. Fun away, fun away, fun away. This I have. My mind, my heart, and the rising and setting of the sun. Let's see L1 here. Hail Funnel, high thunder, in your name may this blessed beverage be hallowed. Funnel whale, funnel whale, funnel whale. Cheers, bro. Got to keep that fire going, bro, if it gets a bit dim.
No, it's going.
It is going.
It's that wind, it's kind of muddled it up a bit.
Right,
Yeah.
here we go.
I got to adjust the camera a little bit more to the middle. There we are.
This time is Engla time. It's coming of our forebears. Also the time of goddess Heretha. Hail Kill. Hail Kill. Our patron forebear. Hail Ikel, our patron forebears of Mercia and the Klingers Half, we honour you this day. Engla time, Hreathamonaþ, is said to be the time of the coming of our forebears to England. Before it was known as England, it was divided into 7 kingdoms. These kingdoms was founded by our forebears from the mainland Germania after being invaded by the Celtic Romano-Bophonic King Vortigern. Vortigern, after the Romans' departure, was left more exposed to the invading tribe of the Scotti Fomeru, as well as the neighbours, the northern Bophonic Picts, and the southern Irish, known as the Hibernians invading Cornwall. The Britons, desperate for support, sent word to the Jutes and Saxon of Germania. It's also said that some of them came to what they knew as Albion and Britannia, with the Romans under their trade to work for their empire. The Jutes and Saxons accepted and pushed back the opposing Celtic tribes back to the lands they already possessed. The agreement was new land in Albion was as well as marriage to some of the Bophonic princesses The main oath being the land what Vortigern went back on, demanding the Jutes and Saxons return to their mainland. Also the Angles also supported up north with the Picts and Scotti. A decade passed and Hengist and Horsa, now leading the Jutes and Saxons, insisted to take the lands rightfully owed. That they did. After friendship with Romano-Britons that was turned to an oath breakage, Hengist and Horsa returned to Britannia in the year 449 AD. Many battles fought, what sadly even resulted in the death of Horsa, one of the twin kings of the Saxons and Jutes. However, Hengist managed to take Kent, later leading in Cerdic of Wessex, Alla of Sussex and Asquin of Essex. After Mercia and Northumbria and East Anglia, the Angles was informed of the invasion, and my patron forebear Ickle of the Eclingus Leod, being the first of the Angles to take Mercia, fighting his way, wiping the Britons out of East Anglia into Mercia. This was the year 515 AD. This later was followed by King Wulfing of the Wulfingus Leod, taking East Anglia in 575. His grandson, King Redwald, was converted then converted back. His burial in East Anglia, a borough where his ship burial stands and was discovered by archaeologist Basil Brown just before World War II. This ship, I believe, is in Norfolk. Ickle and his people cleared the way for Wulfing to take East Anglia. In 642, King Oswy took Northumbria, the last Anglo people being the Northern Angles. He was also the first of England Angles to convert, after the Saxons being the first in Kent. Our forebears managed to push the Romano-Britons west of the land known to them as Cymru, to us Wales, meaning foreigner, modern tongue Wales today. They also went south to the tail of the land that is Cornwall, some of them even crossing to Francia and having their land in Francia. They would call it Brittany. As the time went on, Romano-Britons always posed the biggest threat to our forebears until the raids of Scandinavia. This resulting in King Otha of Mercia creating a dike to part us from Wales. Is that fine? Can you put another?
It is going now, it's just burning underneath.
That's good. Cheers, bro. Our forebears around the 600 started to convert to the eastern one god, brought in by the Romans. Unfortunately, all kingdoms would eventually convert to this, but two in particular stood steadfast, with the Essia and Wania until death. First being King Penda of Mercia, who was under attack to convert by the Northumbrians. The Wales agreed to help Penda, but in a struggle retreated back to the west, resulting in King Penda being overwhelmed and sadly defeated by the Dark Spears. The other may be debated as king or alderman at the time. The Isle of Wight was debated as part of the Kingdom of Wessex, or its own. The kingdom. Our old alderman or king with his people steadfast fought the Isle of Wight. Fought on the Isle of Wight for our old ways and refused to convert. He also died steadfast to our ways. King Redwald of East Anglia is believed to be the owner of the found Sutton Hoo treasures, was said to convert, then revert back to our ways with the blessed Essia and Wania. After conversion, great kings and queens such as Alfred, Ethelred, Egbert, Athelstan, Edward the Confessor, Harold Godwinson, Offa and many more, I will say still I honour and respect them, as they still had much good culture in the medieval times and achieved much for our land, as well as loved it. Also the endless love for their lords and people in the kingdoms, as well as the people. This time of wheel, we remember the coming of the English. Hail our forebears of the mainlands who took and worked for our blessed lands. This time of wheel is also called Hreathamonaþ, named after Heretha, the Germanic equivalent as we see it as Skadi, a winter goddess who comes at the late point of winter. She may also be seen as the crossing into summer. At this time of our forebears, they thought it was most likely best and safest time to take our lands we have today. We also hail Wōden, the one-eyed wanderer, who he gave our forebears the courage to travel as he does. You can repeat, brother.
Of course.
How Hengist,
Hail Hengist.
how Horsa,
Hail Horsa.
how Kerrich,
Hail Kerdich.
how Asquin,
Hail Asquina.
how Ale,
Hail Ela.
how Ickle,
Hail Ickle.
how Woofing,
Hail Wolfing.
how Penda,
Hail Penda.
how Arwald,
Hail Arwald.
how Redwald,
Hail Redwald.
how Alfred,
Hail Alfred.
how Athelstan,
Hail Athelstan.
how Harold Godwinson,
Hail Harold Godwinson.
hail all our forebears of our land,
Hail the forebears of the land.
hail Heretha,
Hail Heretha.
hail Wōden,
Hail Wōden.
hail Essia,
Hail the Esser.
hail Wania,
Hail Wane.
Siga Klingasar,
Siga Klingasar.
Siga Guisar,
Siga Guisar.
Siga Wolfingasar,
Siga Wolfingasar.
Siga our blood of the Arasata,
Siga our blood of the Arasata.
and your local, well, I'm going to say that at the well, right, it's the local forebears to them.
Yeah.
Siga Anglican,
Sig Anglican.
Siga Fencida,
Sig Fencida.
Siga Anglican Fencida,
Sig Anglican Fencida.
what's so hard?
What's that?
I think we need to get this Othala Rune burning neighbour and we'll do songs then.
Yeah.
This.
Right, I'll get that turned to the fire.
Give Dad some money for this petrol 'cause it's.
Yeah, back with it, back.
There we go, it's got it.
Yeah, that is the worry, innit?
Yeah, you can't use no more of that. I'll
Right.
give Dad some money back for that.
That's the
Anyway,
best I can turn that camera. If I turn it anymore, I think it'll fucking tip over.
Time now.
Actually, I'll tell you what, I'll
I'll
just hold it. At least until it's burnt.
This is my
Handmade
attempt
Othala.
of the Othala Rune, and I'm going to give it to our forebears and Wōden and Heretha gods.
Yeah, get that string on the flame there, Al, that's hanging off,
Yeah,
just to be safe.
Just going to put one more bit of petrol on.
Stand back, Al, just to be sure. Back. There we are.
The Othala Rune, I'll give to you the sacrifice.
It's going to take it out. The flames have caught it.
Cool. No more petrol now. Give them the Othala. I'm going to get some candle wax just to
Yeah.
open. This will help with the flame spray.
Yeah.
Should we need it in here really.
Yeah. It doesn't help that it's windy and all, does it?
Yeah, definitely not. That's it.
That's it, just leave it there and it'll get going.
Just want to make sure it gets out to that. There we go.
Yeah, it'll get it out.
It's getting there. That's encouraged it. Okay, well that's going.
Yeah.
Shall we sing Engla's Sons?
That's why I bought my phone.
A song. I've got the lyrics here.
I know, but it's passing the
Okay.
phone. Oh no, well, actually, we could do, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Okay.
Obviously, I ain't got my drum with me, so we'll just sing it as it is. So
Eng-
start. Hang on.
Yep.
Hang on, start off.
Engla's Sons. by Heidvolk in modern English. Where does your journey lead, O sons of the north?
Westwards over raging sea on the way to new places.
What do you seek over raging sea so far from your land?
We're seeking the new land led by the gods' hands. Engla's sons sail across the horizon in search of new home far from the homeland.
Why did you leave your land, O sons of the north?
The sea devoured our hearth and home, and harvest got lost.
The flood turned against you and your sons. Tribe is famine stricken.
We started out after winter's cold had taken many lives. Engla's sons sail across the horizon in search of new land, in
quest of new land. Now you're wandering round the raging sea, O sons of the flood.
There at the end lies a destination, the gods help us.
You're sailing westwards to the land of raging waves.
There will build a new existence, many will follow. Engla's sons sailed across the horizon, far from the home in quest of new land. The future will wait us, there will build the whole, where the sea continues, no threat of famine shall strike. There the future waits us, the good existence waits us. They will feast like gods and will drink till we drop. Engla's sons sail out on the horizon, far from our home in quest of new land.
And there we go, everybody. I'm just going to try and get that Othala Runes.
Try and throw it more into the flame.
Is it even going?
It will go, it's just the flame needs to touch it.
There we go. That's it, it's got it. Oh yes, well done, bro.
Good old lucky stick.
Oh, look,
It's a bit damp, but
Try and get it on if you can.
even if it must have smelled
It
better.
doesn't matter if it breaks, it's probably a good thing. 'Cause
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. We'll leave it with that.
yeah,
It's in that.
it's in.
Yeah.
We'll let that fire burn for a bit.
Yeah.
The Othala Runes is in, and now it's going well. Good fire now. So, oh, we need to do toasts, don't we, brother?
Also get, yeah.
And I never, tell you one thing I never did. It's a bit more there. I never blessed people
Yeah.
to the half. So, I've got to go round. Funnel whale. Funnel whale. Funnel whale. Funnel whale. Funnel whale. Funnel whale to you people. Right. Funnel whale. Funnel whale. There we go. Okay. Ready for toasts, right?
Yeah.
There's not a lot in here, so we might just have to raise the horn a bit.
That's
as
no
well.
problem.
3 toasts each.
Yeah, of course,
That's
yeah.
taking well.
Yeah, it is good now.
We needed the wax. Anyway, what's up, everybody? And my first toast, I've got to do this for the first toast, it's just rude not to. We're going through very worrying times here in what's modernly known as Europe, and obviously our friends in southern Slavia, southern eastern Slavia, being attacked by the house.
Hang on, give me a minute.
You're right. Yeah. Being commonly attacked by what is they're known as the Kiefus in medieval times. They were the same tribe, and now these two directions of that tribe are now at war, and we can only pray it doesn't affect into Europe and things don't go wrong, so that we're in danger, and also things resolve in Slavia, modernly known as Russia and Ukraine. So can you hear my toast, bro? I asked for Nor of healing, 2 of justice, my Lord 2 for Nor for healing. Who else? This is important. Lord Wōden of knowledge, allow Putin to see the error of his ways soon, hopefully. And for Nor for his might to help Ukraine and get them through this. Let's put that there rather than me. Get everybody through this and make Putin see sense. My first toast is those fighting in Ukraine, and to Funor too, and Wōden to help them. Russell Hall.
My first toast is on a similar topic, but this is on the more lives saved for all those who are surviving Ukraine, for those who've escaped Ukraine. For example, there could be folk from different countries that were just going there for a holiday, and all of a sudden these missiles have been fired, and hopefully they've got out safe. And a friend of ours, his son was doing a powerlifting competition over there in Ukraine, but managed to get the coach to Poland and back again. Hope you're safe, buddy. Russell.
Second toast, of course, going back to Black Matters, goes to my forebears, all who fought and kept this sacred land in medieval times, and those who fought in many wars and hopefully not one to come. To my forebears throughout time since the beginning, when Hengist and Horsa come, when they were in the Roman Empire before their time, and who made this land so blessed, and long may we keep it. May the gods of the Hreathamonaþ bless it. Wassel Hal.
Right. My second toast kind of goes to Heretha, keeping our land still fertile and not over freezing it.
Wassel Hal. My third and final toast, because those who cannot be here today, of our Layod. We've got 3 halves in our Layod, as you should know by now. We're part of the Klingers half, as the others say, to blood. There's Gewis half in Somerset, Wessex, and he seems solitary at the moment, but hoping to grow. Wolfingers half with Talisman. So I raise my horn to all of you, to our Layod, to my friends and family, my girlfriend, who I love also dearly, and my great friends outside the Layod as well. So what's a heart to all I know and love?
What's that?
What's a heart?
Third and final toast. I don't really know what to say for this third one. You know when you think, try and think of a topic, this goes out in your head.
Yeah.
I can't really think what to say for this one, bro, so I'll just leave it with what I say.
Well, just on the Layod also. Right stones.
Oh yeah. And my third toast, with high hopes still kept, right stones.
Not make a fourth. Sometimes we make a fourth if we.
Well, I don't make a fourth. But
My fourth one is also to the meeting with Gewis half at the Roll Stones and Freya Fednar, the upcoming Roll Stones Blót, and that we ask for blessings and a good block for that, and all to go well. So Wassel Hell to the 19th of this moon of Angle time, and Hreathamonaþ. What's up here? And that today, folks, is Engla Blót. What's up here, Trinkel? There we go. We're done now, I think. The Othala Rune has supposedly
consumed by
it's
flame.
now been consumed, which I'm really pleased about. I'll show you guys that it's been consumed. I'll show you guys the whale as well. And I'll get some pictures in a minute. So that's it for today, guys. What's up, Trinkel? I'm your Rick Nicholas' son. Blót of the tyme Blót. And my brother also equal. Reese Nicholas' son, Lytel Beorn. Thank you. See you later.